the same, like the prom night one
Yeah.
represented, but we hear all these other ones that are kind of like not as present in pop culture
Yeah.
and bringing those out.
Yeah,
That's super cool.
It's a lot of stuff that I knew growing up, you know, being Mexican. It's stuff that, you know, you mention it to friends that aren't, and they're like, what are you
What are you
talking
talking about?
Yeah. No, it's about blah, you know, it's,
Yep.
and another reason why Gothica has its Mexican, Hispanic, Latino overtones to it, because trying to introduce that culture, my culture, into the fantasy world. And I even, if you, when you read the novels, I use Spanish in some of the things, and I'm slowly slipping in Spanish into your mind. You know, I'm teaching through, you know, through osmosis, essentially.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And just like some, like.
And the words mean exactly
Yeah.
like the Inquisitors. The title for Inquisitor is manos, hand. So, because they are the hand of the Inquisition, they do the things. I'm like, yeah, that's what we're gonna call them. And you know,
And Voca is the voice of God.
Yeah. So it's like I'm slipping things in. We're slipping in culture, whether you like it or not.
That's awesome. So anything else you want to add? Like, I know we talked about the upcoming release. We're really excited about that. You guys are getting your copies today.
Yeah, there should be going to my house. I'm waiting for the buzz on my phone, because the ring when someone comes up. So
Yep.
Once that happens, we'll probably film a TikTok video
And
unboxing. Yep.
Love unboxings.
So, if I can, for aspiring writers, I will simply echo what a lot of the masters have echoed to me, and that is write. Write every day. Even if it's a note to yourself on a napkin, just write something, because our brains are fantastic organs and they love the workout, and if we forget how to use that, we get a little bit lazy. But write something every day, and that's how we continue to improve our craft.
Tenebroso.
Oh, yeah.
So one of the things we also do, so we have our monthly newsletter that we put out. One of the things we added on as of January this year was, you know what a penny dreadful is?
Yes.
Yep. So we're releasing a chapter a month, and we've been doing it
Okay.
since January, for the story called Tenebroso, the Midnight Rider. Again, another urban legend folklore. It's the original story is El Charro Negro, the Black Rider, and you would meet him at the crossroads on, you know, moonless nights, and he would wait there and exchange gold for your soul.
Yep.
And it's like it's a classic story. It's been
Yeah.
in various cultures, you know, an entity at the crossroads. So we took that story and then warped it and made it our own thing. And now it's the best way to describe it is you have a man who is trying to get his revenge. He's trying to get his satisfaction, and in doing so, he's made a deal with his own devil, and to carry out this vengeance. Meanwhile, the Inquisition, the Holy Order, is looking for him. Well, not looking for him. They're looking for the monster, because this monster is real. But then you have a cop who's also looking for him. So he's being hunted, and it reminded me of the old Bigsby, Bill Bixby, Incredible Hulk, the lonely man who's on this plight. And so chapter a month is the story of Tenebroso, which is this guy trying to hopefully succeed at revenge. And there's a price. Everything has a price. And you have the people who are chasing after him to stop him and do what is necessary. It's doing what is necessary is the theme of our world.
Of our world is,
Yeah.
and sometimes doing what is necessary is not always good.
Yeah. But Tenebroso, as soon as when we're at the end of the story, we're going to end up pulling that story from our free reads, and we're going to put
Okay.
that as an actual novel.
cool.
It's what was it, 25 chapters essentially?
25 chapters will get us to the 50,000 word count.
Yeah, to be considered a novel. So we're like doing those one chapters is a good break from the actual writing, because there are times when I'll get really, really stuck. I'm like, well, I'll write Tenebroso.
I read a work on Tenebroso.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's it's good, because sometimes we'll get out 4 chapters of Tenebroso. I was like, well, now I got a bit of a break. But it's a nice project.
Cool.
And it's still part of the world.
Yeah.
So you get to see another aspect of what's going on in the world from different characters' eyes.
And we have call-outs.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And like, I love interconnectivity. Not that everything is related, but I like characters talking about other characters. That
Okay.
way, so if I'm reading Tenebroso as, you know, and like, oh wait, I read that first book. That's the same, you know, like, I like those little Easter eggs. You
I
know?
think it's because we're both comic book nerds.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Awesome. So where can our viewers find you coming up? Or online?
Oh boy. Well, physically, we will be at Horror Fest.
Yep. It'll be second weekend in October
Okay.
at Mesa, or the Mesa Review of Wrigley, not Wrigley,
Yeah, it's
Sloan,
Wrigley.
Sloan,
Sloan Park?
Sloan Park. That's there's a horror fest run by our Artists Assemble, so we'll be there. That's when we'll actually should have books
Yep.
in hand.
And then we will be at the Mesa Dias de los Muertos Festival
Yep. The
in
following
October.
weekend,
And then we will be at Books in the Desert.
Books in the Desert beginning of November, and at the end of November is something else I can't talk about yet because we have
It
to
hasn't
wait.
been released yet.
Hasn't been released yet.
But then we will also
Something's
be
on its way
Yeah.
in November.
at the Mesa Book Fest.
Mesa Book Fest.
Which is where we started.
Yep, it was our first show.
Back in the day.
And we
Back.
will be back again.
Yep.
And we can't wait to be there this year because there's going to be a lot of new stuff.
Cool.
There's things and stuff with things that we can't talk about either, but really
There's
cool
surprises coming. Be there. Be at the Mesa Book Festival.
There's
Yeah.
Yes, definitely be at the Mesa Book Fest.
things. There'll be a monkey with a symbol. No, wait, no,
Now
we
we
don't
have to
want
bring
that
the
one.
monkey?
No.
Oh, man.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for being on the show today.
Thank you for the opportunity.
And yeah, and we're looking forward to see you. We'll have some links in the show notes where you can find their work and find them in person.
Yep.
And remember, new books coming in today for them, so yay!
Hey.
Awesome. Thank you so much for listening to the Indie Author Addict podcast. This is Jen with Tony and Charmaine from Sandancer Publications.
We're at Book Maze. Tell everybody we're at
Oh,
Book Maze.
and we're at Book Maze.
Thank you, Book Maze, for hosting us.
Thank you, Book Maze. We like your stuff here.
Come on down.
You should come here. It's in Mesa.
That's a great spot.
University in Alma School.
Great spot.